Sports writing, books, websites, podcasts, documentaries. Bill Simmons has done it all. Not too shabby for a guy from Boston who simply dreamed of having his own sports column.
Well, now he's adding even more to his impressive plate. A new late-night show on HBO. It's called Any Given Wednesday. And Bill has some strong opinions, and he is not afraid to share them. Take a look.
I'm Bill Simmons, and here's what I believe. I believe in the 4-point line. I believe soup is the perfect food. I believe in a Belichick-Popovich presidential ticket. I believe that every DiCaprio movie would be just a little bit better as a Matt Damon movie.
Bill Simmons, good morning.
Hey, Bill.
Good morning.
Congrats on the show. And
Thank you.
And so people know it's not just a sports show. Because I mean, soup is an important issue to address.
Soup's important.
Matt Damon's talent is important to address. So what can we expect?
Little pop culture, some tech, little where stuff going type of things. But I'm really I love having conversations with people, so the show's geared around that. And some stuff I'm writing, like we're trying to figure out, the show's Wednesday night, what that opener is. And we thought the Warriors were going to win in 5, and it would be a lot easier. And then they win last night, and now it's like, so whatever happens Sunday night is basically going to determine the opening of the show. And I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, since you brought it up, what is going to happen? You're the authority on this. We've gone to a Game 7. You probably didn't think it was going to go that far.
No.
LeBron goes nuts again last night, scores 41. What about a Game 7 in Golden State?
I thought the series was going to end in 5, and then Draymond decided to get somebody's nether region in play. They lose Game 5. They lose Game 6. Iguodala's hurt now, the guy who normally guards LeBron. He's walking around with a bad back.
Yeah.
No Andrew Bogut. And I'm starting to wonder, is like, can LeBron do this? And then if he does this, does he leave Cleveland? Does he say, thank you, I gave you your title, I did what I delivered, I'm moving to LA, and I'm going to do Space Jam 2.
Okay. So the first part of your show, you don't know what you're going to do, but you do have guest books.
Well, eventually
don't you?
I know. Eventually I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we have guests. So the first show is going to be Ben Affleck, Boston homie, and then Charles Barkley.
Nice.
Because we figured, we knew the NBA Finals was going to be leading up to it, and then the draft's the next day. So, and then the NBA is my sport, so that'll be good.
Perfect. And who's the dream guest? You've already talked to the President of the United States. You went to the White House and interviewed him.
Yeah.
You talked to Larry Bird, who's your hero.
I have.
Where do you go from there after those two guys?
I hate the dream guest thing, because if anyone's watching this who's not the dream guest,
Right,
then they'll be like, screw him. But yeah, no, I mean, any dead person would be a dream guest, because it would be, I think, big ratings.
Great get.
No, I'm really intrigued by Michelle Obama, just because talking about her with like girls in youth sports and things like that, like things that she cares about that I care about, because I have an 11-year-old daughter that plays soccer. And I think that would be good. I just think we'd have a good conversation. I'm all for, like, who can I click with? You know? Like, I think my booker, you guys have bookers.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Very animals.
Sometimes my bookers get a little frustrated because they're like, really? And I'm like, I just don't see it. Like, and then there'll be somebody else and be like, that one, that's a good one. Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah.
So, it really depends on who you're going to click with.
And a lot of people know you, of course, because you spent many, many years as a sports writer and at ESPN.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, you left ESPN last year. It was a little bit controversial.
It was.
Yes, I don't know if you recall.
Willie was right in the middle of it.
Yes.
I worked with his sister for years and years.
That's true.
At ESPN Films.
It's getting tugged in both directions,
tough.
man.
The Geist Wiles family. It was very tough for all of us.
So what happened there? I mean, it seemed like they might call it a personality conflict?
I look at it the other way. I made it 14 years, and it's a place that people that are outspoken or frustrated creative people, they're not really meant to be there for 2 decades. So I look back and I think, like, 7 years, 8 years might have been probably the max for it. So to get 14, and we did some great stuff, created 30 for 30, created Grantland. The stuff we did on ESPN.com, like I look back at it and I'm amazed by all the stuff we were able to do.
I have to read, this is a legal requirement, I have to read what the ESPN president, John Skipper, said in his statement. This was after some comments you made on the Hollywood Reporter that I know you said you regret it, but some thought disparaged some of the employees there. And
I wasn't talking about the employees when I said it, which was the problem, but it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, he just said, I severed our relationship with Bill because of his repeated lack of respect for this company and, more importantly, the people who work here.
Yeah, what's interesting about that is at Grantland, I had 50 people that worked with me there, and 27 of them now are with me at the Ringer. So I don't know. Matt doesn't lie.
I want to do a quick rapid fire round with you.
Please.
Either or. Can
Let's
I
have
rattle
fun.
these off?
Yes.
Bigger Boston sports god, Bird or Brady?
I think Brady at this point, because he's got
Really?
the 4 Super Bowls, and Deflategate has galvanized Massachusetts and the surrounding states behind him, because it's the us against them thing that makes Boston so special.
That's big for you to say that,
Yeah.
given your bird thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Longer
I've got one
career.
for you too. 90210 or Melrose Place?
Oh, 90210.
Okay.
More longevity. And Melrose Place spawned off 90210.
Good point.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about this one? Better fake football coach. Your show is Any Given Wednesday. Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday, or Coach Taylor in Friday Night Lights?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say Coach Taylor, but Pacino had the great speech.
Yeah.
He did.
And Any Given Sunday that I think was better than any Coach Taylor moment. He also had the explosions in the sky music, which
Yeah.
Pacino didn't have.
Right.
Let me. I gotta get one in here. Guacamole or hot spicy cheese?
Wow.
That's your last speed run question?
Yeah, I know. Well, I felt
Hot
it was a hard
spicy
one.
cheese.
No, tell me. You didn't
I don't
hesitate.
like avocados.
Yeah,
It's one of
okay.
the only things I don't like about
Right.
being in LA. Yeah, avocados, overrated.
Plus hot cheese.
Yeah.
Where do you go
Talking
wrong?
trash about avocados. A preview of the
I
show.
was going to talk trash about how you guys are #1 again. I was going to congratulate you.
Well,
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
go ahead.
Since you brought it up.
Oh, they just gave us 3 more
Yeah,
minutes.
build this
And then ABC cripples their 9 a.m. show to make their 7 a.m. show like a tiny bit weaker. I didn't agree with that decision.
Bill Simmons,
Look
ladies
at
and gentlemen.
Bill Simmons.
The
Look
crew
at that
agrees.
time.
We're all happy now.
Thank you so much. Any Given Wednesday premieres next Wednesday on HBO.
buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Figure skating or gymnastics?
Figure skating.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.